Good day. This is David Wild, and this is part three of a three-part lecture on Chapter 13 on Teams and Teamwork from Connect Master Management 2.0. Now let's talk about the subject of teamwork, team attitudes, and team knowledge. These are three broad issues which relate to the concept of teamwork, team attitudes, and team knowledge. These are important ingredients of effective team functioning. Team members may not have engaged in behaviors necessary to coordinate members' contributions or manage impersonal problems so that work could be seen through to effective completion. Team members may not have been motivated to contribute to the team because they did not feel the team was important, or because the team members doubted that the team could be successful. Or team members may have divergent beliefs regarding the purpose of the team, how it should function, or because unique knowledge possessed by specific team members was not known. So what is teamwork? Teamwork refers to the interpersonal behaviors that help the team accomplish its work, but that do not directly involve accomplishing the work itself. It would be difficult for just about any type of team to be effective without three specific types of teamwork. These are transition teamwork, action teamwork, and interpersonal teamwork. Transition teamwork involves behaviors intended to prepare the team for work in the future. Transition teamwork also includes setting goals and developing strategies and tactics to help the team achieve those goals. Transition teamwork is not only important when a team first begins working together, but also, as the label implies, between the periods of the work. Action teamwork refers to behaviors that occur while the team is in the midst of carrying out activities involved in accomplishing core tasks. Action teamwork might also involve keeping track of how the team is doing relative to their goals and monitoring resources that are needed if the team is to continue making progress. Failure to engage in these types of teamwork activities could result in a team realizing that they cannot succeed while in the midst of completing a task. And finally, interpersonal teamwork. To function effectively, team members need to engage in behaviors intended to manage and promote positive interpersonal relationships. These behaviors together are referred to as interpersonal teamwork and are important both before, during, and even after a team is engaged in its core work. Now let's talk about team attitudes. It is easy to understand how the behavior of team members can influence team effectiveness. But it is also true that team members have beliefs and feelings about the team that can be quite important to team success, albeit indirectly. Commonality in beliefs and feelings regarding the team's task, and members of the team, referred to as team attitudes, form over time as team members gain experience with each other and have a strong influence on team members' behavior, which in turn may impact team effectiveness. Cohesion and collective efficacy are perhaps two of the most important team attitudes. What do we mean by these? First, cohesion refers to the emotional bonds that team members have toward each other and the team itself. Cohesiveness may also cause groupthink, which refers to the tendency of a team to promote conformity among group members and overconfidence in the team's capabilities. Now, when team members share in the sense that they can be effective in a given task, they are experiencing collective efficacy. This team attitude is important because it bolsters the amount of effort team members expend to achieve team goals. Finally, let's talk about team knowledge. Team knowledge refers to familiarity of facts, information, or rules acquired by individuals through experience, education, or training, which is distributed among team members in some way. Mental models. Knowledge of critical aspects of the team or its responsibilities shared among team members is referred to as a mental model. Mental models could refer to team members' common understanding of the team's goals and objectives, the capabilities and obligations of the team members themselves, and resources and procedures necessary to accomplish the goals and objectives. Teams with shared mental models do not have to discuss or negotiate goals, roles, or procedures. They have a common understanding of what needs to be done, who needs to do what, and why. And finally, there are many situations where teams rely on what is known as transactive memory, a system of knowledge that is distributed among members of the team rather than being shared. In a team with transactive memory, members understand who they need to go to for information in order to complete their task. In addition, transactive memory also makes it possible for members to anticipate when teammates might need information from them. So, in summary, talking about teamwork, team attitudes, and team knowledge. Team members need to engage in teamwork that facilitates the integration of task-focused activities. They need to help and coordinate activities during periods of work, and they need to be ready to motivate team members and boost their confidence, which improves interpersonal relationships. Certain attitudes and knowledge are associated with team effectiveness. Among these are the fact that effective team members feel the team is important, are confident in the team's ability to be effective in the future. They share their understanding of what the team is all about and understand which members possess unique knowledge or information. The final subject we will cover in this lecture is managing team effectiveness. Team effectiveness often centers on team performance, or the degree to which the team achieves its stated mission, goals, and objectives. There is also consideration of team effectiveness in terms of team viability, or the degree to which a team is capable of functioning together into the future. How to form an effective team. Perhaps the most obvious way to manage team effectiveness is to create teams with the right team composition, a term that refers to the mix of people and the characteristics they bring to the team. As a starting point, it is helpful to create a team with members who possess the knowledge, skills, and abilities that are relevant to the team's task. Setting the team's course. After a team first forms, it is important that everyone on the team has the same idea of what the team is all about, and in general, how the team will go about its business. One way to do this is to go through a process of creating a team charter, which is a short statement developed and written by the team members themselves. The charter describes the team's mission and the general approach for accomplishing this mission in a way that engenders feelings of ownership, commitment, and engagement to the team and its mission. In addition, the team charter should include written norms or rules of conduct that guide the team's behaviors. Effective team charters are those that are clear, focused, and easy to understand, that reflect goals that are relevant, important to everyone on the team, and which are achievable, and create a sense of challenge and are engaging. How to strengthen the team. After teams are formed and have developed a common understanding of their purpose, it may be important to help team members acquire trust and a deeper understanding of how they can work with each other to solve problems and to communicate more effectively. In this regard, team building is often helpful. Typically, team building is conducted by a facilitator who uses various exercises to help the team learn how to set goals, how to work cooperatively, and how to solve problems. How to reinforce individual and team behavior. In team context, there are two important behaviors that need to be balanced to achieve team effectiveness. And unfortunately, it is a challenge to find the right mix of rewards and incentives to achieve this balance. On the one hand, team members need to cooperate with each other, and cooperation is enhanced when team members share equally in the rewards earned by the team. On the other hand, team members need to be motivated to work hard to do their best. Unfortunately, members sharing equally in the rewards earned by the team is not conducive to this type of motivation. Hybrid team rewards refer to the use of rewards and incentives linked to both team and individual performance. So, in summary on managing team effectiveness can be managed by first taking into account team members' knowledge, skills, abilities, and personality characteristics. Secondly, ensuring team members are all on the same page by creating a solid team charter. Third, introducing experiences such as team building that strengthen trust and bonds among team members. And lastly, using a mix of individual and team-based awards that provide incentives for cooperation and motivation amongst the team members. And that concludes the third part of the three-part lecture on Chapter 13 on Teams and Teamwork.